The United States of America $1 coin, dated 1979, is historically significant as the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic female figure, honoring Susan B. Anthony, a leading figure in the American women's suffrage movement who dedicated her life to advocating for women's right to vote, social reform, and equality. And the coin was introduced during a period when the U.S. Mint sought to replace the larger and heavier Eisenhower dollar with a smaller, more practical coin suitable for everyday commerce and vending machines, resulting in a copper-nickel-clad composition with an 88.5% copper core and outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and a weight of 8.1 grams, closely matching the size of a $quarter, which unfortunately caused public confusion and limited acceptance. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Susan B. Anthony designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, with the word Liberty prominently inscribed along the upper rim, symbolizing American freedom and democratic ideals. The national motto, "In God We Trust," placed to the left of the portrait, reflecting the country's historical, religious, and moral heritage, and the year 1979 displayed at the bottom, indicating its first year of issue, while the reverse depicts a detailed representation of an American bald eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, a design originally used on the Apollo 11 commemorative insignia and earlier Eisenhower dollar coins, symbolizing peace, technological achievement, and the United States' historic first manned lunar landing in 1969, with the inscriptions United States of America and $1 framing the design, and the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, expressing the unity of the states into a single nation. Positioned above the eagle, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint; Mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, with the San Francisco Mint producing both circulation strikes and proof coins primarily for collectors, including a notable variation known as the 1979 wide rim or near date variety, in which the date appears closer to the rim due to a different die design, making it especially desirable among numismatists, despite its innovative intent. The coin faced widespread criticism and low public usage because its size, color, and reeded edge closely resembled the quarter, leading to frequent confusion, and as a result, large quantities entered storage rather than circulation, causing the series to be short-lived in regular production until later revivals in 1999 and beyond. Nevertheless, the 1979 $1 coin holds enduring importance as a landmark in U.S. coinage history, representing progress in gender recognition, a transitional moment in monetary design, and the blending of national values through its inscriptions, Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and E pluribus unum, which together encapsulate the philosophical foundations of the United States, making the coin a valuable educational resource in libraries, museums, and academic collections, as well as a meaningful collectible for historians and coin enthusiasts who view it not merely as currency, but as a compact metal document of American social change, technological pride, political ideals, and evolving public memory. The next top. The United States of America $1 coin dated 1999 is most famously associated with the Susan B. Anthony dollar, a copper-nickel-clad coin issued by the U.S. Mint to fill a circulation gap before the introduction of the Sacagawea dollar in 2000, and it carries several historically and symbolically important inscriptions, including In God We Trust, Liberty, and E pluribus unum, all of which reflect deep roots in American political philosophy, religious heritage, and national identity. The obverse of the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar features a right-facing portrait of Susan B. Anthony, a leading figure in the American women's suffrage movement, making her the first real woman, rather than an allegorical figure, to appear on a circulating U.S. coin, and surrounding her portrait are the words Liberty at the top, In God We Trust to the right, and the year 1999 below, symbolizing the enduring American ideals of freedom, faith, and continuity through time, while the reverse displays a heraldic eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, a design originally created for the Apollo 11 mission insignia, which powerfully represents peace through strength, technological achievement, and the United States' role in space exploration, with the words United States of America around the top and $1 at the bottom, and above the eagle appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, a phrase that dates back to the founding era and reflects the union of individual states into a single nation. The coin has a reeded edge, a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and a weight of 8.1 grams, composed of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, giving it a silvery appearance that unfortunately caused confusion with the quarter dollar and contributed to its lack of popularity in everyday commerce. The 1999 issue was struck at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco as mints, with the Philadelphia and Denver coins intended for circulation and the San Francisco coins primarily produced as proofs for collectors, and the reason the coin reappeared in 1999, after production had stopped in 1981, was due to dwindling supplies for transit systems and vending machines that relied on the Anthony dollar's electromagnetic signature. Although the coin was never widely embraced by the public, it holds substantial historical importance because it represents an early attempt to normalize dollar coins in American society, highlights the nation's evolving recognition of women's contributions, and preserves long-standing national mottos that bridge religion, unity, and governance. Within God We Trust, having first appeared on U.S. coins during the Civil War era as an expression of public faith, and E pluribus unum, serving since the 18th century as a philosophical statement of unity amid diversity, making the 1999 $1 coin not merely a unit of currency, but a compact artifact of American history, ideology, technological ambition, and cultural transition, encapsulating centuries of belief, struggle, and aspiration within a single, durable piece of metal the next top. The United States of America $1 coin dated 2001 with a P mint mark is a modern circulating dollar coin struck by the United States Mint at Philadelphia, and it belongs to the Sacagawea dollar series, which was introduced to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar and to encourage wider public use of dollar coins in everyday commerce. This coin is composed of a distinctive manganese brass-clad alloy, a core of pure copper bonded between outer layers of copper, zinc, manganese, and nickel, giving it its well-known golden color, even though it contains no actual gold, and it weighs 8.1 grams, measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge, making it lighter and slightly larger than a quarter, but smaller than the older Eisenhower dollar. The obverse front of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a crucial role as an interpreter and guide for the Lewis and Clark expedition, 1804 to 1806, carrying her infant son Jean Baptiste Charbonneau on her back, a powerful image symbolizing guidance, peace, and Native American contributions to U.S. history. And surrounding this portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, the year 2001, the P mint mark, and above her head the national motto, In God We Trust, which has appeared on U.S. coins since the 19th century and became mandatory on all U.S. currency in the mid-20th century as an expression of national heritage and cultural values. The reverse, back, of the coin displays a bold and stylized bald eagle in flight, encircled by 17 stars representing the states in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition, with the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and the Latin phrase E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, a foundational motto reflecting the unity of the states and the blending of diverse peoples into a single nation. The eagle itself has long been a symbol of American strength, independence, and sovereignty, dating back to the Great Seal of the United States adopted in 1782. The 2001 P Sacagawea dollar was struck primarily for circulation, though many coins were stored by the Federal Reserve due to limited public demand for dollar coins, resulting in large quantities remaining in government vaults for years, which means that many examples today are still found in relatively high condition. While the coin has face value of $1, its collector value is generally modest unless it is in uncirculated or mint state condition, part of a special mint set, or exhibits rare minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws. Historically, the Sacagawea dollar represents a significant moment in U.S. numismatics because it marked the first widely circulating U.S. coin to prominently feature a Native American woman. And it also pioneered the use of modern color-layered metal technology in American coinage. Despite its thoughtful design and symbolic depth, the coin struggled to replace the $1 bill due to public habit and convenience. Yet it remains an important artifact of early 21st century American currency, embodying themes of exploration, unity, cultural recognition, and national identity through its inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, E Pluribus Unum, and United States of America, all of which together tell a long story of American values, history, and evolving representation within a single small but meaningful piece of metal. The next top. The United States of America $1 coin dated 2009 with the P Mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, represents a period in modern U.S. coinage when circulating dollars were still being actively promoted alongside paper currency, and while many people casually refer to any U.S. coin as a dollar. In 2009, the most common dollar coins struck were part of the presidential $1 coin program and the Native American $1 coin series, both of which prominently featured the national mottos, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum, inscriptions that carry deep historical, philosophical, and cultural meaning. In God We Trust, first appearing on U.S. coins during the Civil War era in 1864 and officially adopted as the national motto in 1956, reflects the nation's long-standing acknowledgement of faith, moral responsibility, and a higher guiding principle, while E Pluribus Unum, a Latin phrase meaning out of many, one, dates back to the founding of the Republic and symbolizes the union of individual states, peoples, and cultures into a single nation. On 2009 dollar coins, these inscriptions were typically placed on the edge of the coin rather than the face, a distinctive design choice introduced in the mid-2000s that set modern dollar coins apart from earlier issues and sometimes led to public confusion or the mistaken belief that coins missing these inscriptions were errors, when in fact the edge lettering was applied in a separate minting process. The word Liberty, another core inscription often misread or misspelled as library, has been a defining element of U.S. coinage since the late 18th century and represents political freedom, individual rights, and democratic self-government, values that the United States sought to reaffirm during the early 21st century amid global and domestic challenges. The 2009 P-dollar coins were struck in large numbers for circulation, though many ended up being stored by the Federal Reserve due to limited public use, making them common yet historically significant artifacts of an era when the U.S. government attempted to modernize currency habits. Composition-wise, these coins were made of a manganese brass-clad alloy, giving them a golden color despite containing no actual gold, and they measured approximately 26.5 millimeters in diameter with a reeded or inscribed edge. Depending on the series, collectors today value 2009 P-dollar coins more for their condition, mint errors, or historical context than for rarity. Yet they remain important teaching tools in libraries, classrooms, and museums for understanding American symbolism, national identity, and the evolution of coin design, embodying in a single small object the intertwined themes of unity, faith, liberty, and the ongoing story of the United States of America.